Hey guys, Kevin, Muddy River Tactical. Thank you for joining me. Today we have the Walther PDP F Series. So if you watch this channel at all, you know I'm a super fan of the Walther PDP, but can they really make the PDP any better? We're gonna shoot this F Series at the range today and see how it really performs. Alright guys, those of you that watch the channel, like we said, know that I love the Walther PDP. It is one of my favorite pistols of all time. It comes with a lot of features straight out of the box that just make it a super value and, in my opinion, make it to a whole different level than anything in its price range or its competitors. So this F Series, I'm super excited to get my hands on it. To be honest with you, I haven't gave it a chance up until now. It's been out for a while, but I like my regular PDP so much, I thought what could really make it better. And I haven't even shot this gun yet. This is going to be the first shots on film today with you guys, but just feeling it and dry firing it and manipulating the pistol, I can tell you already I'm a huge fan of this pistol, and it's a huge upgrade in my opinion from the original PDP. So what they did on this F Series, the F Series from what I've been told is they made it for like female shooters for a smaller grip. Well, for me personally, I think this grip feels way better in my hand than the original PDP, and that's saying a lot because that pistol feels great as well, but just this barely smaller grip to me feels better. So I think they've done a lot more than just made a pistol geared towards women. I think this is also going to serve a lot of men out there as well as myself. So the texturing on it is super similar to the regular PDP, so not a lot has changed there, but the grip size is definitely smaller. It's got a lot of the same features, except for the slide is easier to manipulate as well, which that's one of those features that I don't think that's just geared towards women shooters or people with less hand strength at all. To me, that helps any shooter. I mean, why would you want a pistol that's harder to manipulate? The easier to manipulate, the better it is. So this pistol straight out of the box feels like my Walther PDP does now after it's been broke in with 5,000-6,000 rounds, where it just keeps shooting better and better. So I love that it's easier to manipulate straight out of the box. Just like the regular PDP, it's got ambidextrous slide bar, slide releases, which I'm a huge fan of, especially being left-handed. The mag release button is swappable, which because I'm left-handed, it's swapped as well. The slide serrations are true to the PDP, very deep and very easy to work, but not sharp on your hands. So it just makes it all around good. The stock sights on the Walther PDPs, I'm not a super fan of. However, the PDPs and the F Series as well is really a platform driven to optics. That is what they designed this platform up to be. So in my opinion, the stock sights don't mean much. With these stock sights on it, they do not co-witness with this Trijicon on there. So I will probably put some aftermarket sights on it, not necessarily to use them a lot, but I always like on a duty size or any pistol, I like my sights to co-witness, so I'll just put a little taller sights on it to make it do that. So I got the Trijicon on here with the Walthers. If you're not familiar with Walthers, they come optic ready. However, when you get the pistol, you have to mail or go online and fill out the form to get which plate you want, whether it's for the Trijicon or whatever optic you're going to choose. They will send you the correct plate. So when you get it, it's a little bit of a hassle, and I'm not patient either, but it's a way for them to save some money and keep the price of the pistol down and not have to send 3 plates for everything, and then you get a plate that works for what you're really going to use. As far as magazines, these come with 2 15-round magazines, which I think is a good balance. We've talked about this a lot on the channel. You know, 13 to 15 rounds is kind of my preferred area. There's a lot of pistols that take 20 rounds nowadays. You know, the Echelon and some of the full-size SIGs and different things, the Springfield Prodigy. But in my opinion, for a gun that you're going to carry it all, 20 rounds just gets too much weight, and then it starts defeating the purpose of it, in my opinion. This PDP is still a size that you can conceal. You know, it's essentially the same size as a Glock 19, So this is a very concealable, everyday concealed carry pistol. So putting more rounds in it, in my opinion, wouldn't really help. So I think the 15 rounds is plenty in that department. The trigger is just like you'd expect out of any of the Walthers, the PDPs. It's got the trigger safety on it right there. And then you can see the just little take up right there to a solid wall. And then just a super clean break, and the reset is super fast and right to that wall, and a clean break. The trigger feels very good out of the box, but I can tell you if this pistol's anything like the regular PDPs, after they break in and you get about 1,000 rounds through them, the trigger goes from really good out of the box to phenomenal really quick. So I'm excited to see how that works. This is definitely a pistol I'm going to keep, and maybe it will take place of my regular PDP. I could never get rid of that gun because I've shot so many rounds through it and love it. But this, in my opinion, is an overall upgrade for everyone involved. So I'm gonna put on my earphones here and shoot a few rounds through it. And like I said, these will be the first rounds through this pistol. So we'll kind of give you my first impressions here. Yeah, exactly what I would expect out of a Walther. It shoots almost identical to the PDP, which is a great thing. That's not a bad thing at all. The recoil's super nice. This grip I'm really a fan of. It just allows me to grip it a little bit better than the PDP, which I don't have super big hands anyways, so maybe that's part of it. But I just feel like I get a way better grip and control of this gun than even I do on the PDP, and the PDP I can control very well. So another thing for those of you that haven't shot the PDPs, another cool thing about them is a lot of people that I see go to optics, which this is an optic driven gun, you know, that's what it's designed for, have an issue when they go and present to the target. They're always rotating down, and I have that same problem with Glock. So it's just kind of your grip angle and different things, but the way this is angled right here with your bottom finger, literally, you can, I don't know if you can tell, but when I grip it, see how the whole gun, when I grip it, the whole gun naturally does that. So when I pull this up and go to target acquisition, it's just super natural. There's no other gun on the market that competes with that, in my opinion. Just the natural sight acquisition for an optic it's almost like you don't even have to try on this. It's just so natural. Whereas with Glocks and even the new Echelon, I like the new Echelon, but it's got enough of the Glock grip angle that I struggle with having to rotate down, where these PDPs kind of automatically take care of that the way you grip the gun. So it's a super cool design there. Like I said, this does have a full rail on it, so you can put lights or lasers if you so choose to. And for those of you that do have PDPs, we just released holsters, inside the waistband holsters for this F Series. Literally this last week, they went on the website. We are gonna have light bearing options for this. So in the comments section below, let us know, let me know what lights you'd like to see on this Walther PDP F Series in both the 4-inch and the 3.5. I can tell you right now, the TLR7A is gonna be one of them for sure, because that's personally what I'm gonna put on mine, and I'm probably going to end up carrying this gun. So if you have any other lights other than the TLR7A that you would like to see us do holsters for on this PDP, definitely leave that in the comments below. So let's shoot one more mag through here and we'll give you our final thoughts. Yeah, I know you guys can't tell on the video, but like we talked about on the trigger, so this trigger's really good. But even after just those few rounds, I mean, this gun's nowhere near broken in yet, and already the trigger feels better than it did out of the box, and it feels great out of the box. So that just gives you, me especially, high hopes of this gun. I know what my PDP has done and how I've liked it more and more as I shoot it. And this one's even better in my opinion. And the slide and how it manipulates, I haven't got to do any reloading drills, you know, swapping mags and stuff yet, but I can tell I always rack off the front of my gun. It's just gonna make it that much easier and quicker because this slide's super easy to manipulate. So like I said, that's a great thing for everybody, not just women. It just gives a lot of features to it. So overall, this pistol is everything that I had hoped for. I'm definitely gonna have, I'm not even gonna do 1,000 round. I'll probably wait until I get to 2,500 rounds or so through this PDP F Series, just because in all honesty, 1,000 round review on this Walther PDP won't really tell you very much, because I can already tell you they're amazing guns. So I'm gonna shoot probably 2,500 rounds, and then we'll do another video on it and give you my thoughts there, where I can fully tell you if it's gonna take over the original PDP or not. But my first insights out of the box is it's definitely a winner. I'm a fan of the grip size, and if you're in the market for a, you know, mid-size gun, Glock 19 size pistol, you cannot argue with the PDP. I know it's one of those things that it's hard to know until you shoot it, but I can almost promise you, once you get your hands on a PDP, you won't want to shoot much else. So leave those comments below if you have your thoughts on the PDP. Let me know if you like them as well, and also what holsters you'd like to see as far as light bearing for it, and we'll get to them as quick as possible. So if you guys need anything, reach out to us at support@muddyrivertactical.com, or you can check out us and all of our holsters at muddyrivertactical.com. We're always here to help with anything you need. So until next time, keep practicing and always be prepared.